pretty it looks, guys. Like, it looks almost unreal. How's it going, everybody? Gosh, are we in Florida or something? On the strip? How's it going, everybody? Gosh, it's a party, I guess. Fireworks going off. Hey, Diamond. Hey. Is Diana in here? Hey, Judge Laura. Hey, everybody. So I would like to see if that Shannon girl would like to come back on panel and actually, I don't know if I'm wanting to deal with that. Well, and I will answer some questions on why she tricked us last time. And she has a lot of explaining to do. So does PG. I know, doesn't it look so cool? So like I said, just to confirm, I was like, I know I'm on to something. I know this is her family. So, Prayer Garden, it's actually Patricia and Dean, like we've thought this whole time. Kathy and Jen and these names that she's been using are her family names that she's been using. The woman that came on our panel last time, or the girl, Shannon, who went off on me and said that was her mother-in-law, and then proceeded to have her come up on panel and prove it, and then go over on PGs all together just to prove that she was not Patricia and Dean. Well, what'd they do? Guys, they tricked us. So that wasn't Patricia and Dean on our panel. It was a lookalike. I knew something was up. And I know who the lookalike is, too. It's another family member named Jenny, that they used to come up on panel and pretend because they look enough alike. And I thought it was weird. I remember being like, wait, are you the same person? But, I wanted to believe that. I felt bad for the woman. The woman was like super mad. So I deleted my live. I really wish I wouldn't have, because for 2 years or however long, that was 2 years ago, and this whole time, and it makes sense why she freaked out when we all called Patricia and Dean. So Patricia, I've been talking to an ex family member, and who was married to somebody in her family, and I'm really trying to keep him out of the drama because he has health issues, but he has nothing but like bad things really to say about most of the family. Says they're all proclaimed Christians, but they are, not good people. They don't, they cause a lot of drama, basically, or drama follows them. That's what he was saying. And so Shannon, her mother, so Shannon, Patricia, and her son and their kids, her grandkids, have all like created this YouTube channel, Prayer Garden of America. And from my understanding, so Shannon and her husband, they live together on the same property. Like within, like the guy told me you could throw a rock at Patricia's trailer from the Shannons, from her daughter-in-laws. And they live basically right next to each other, which makes sense because I was going through old emails and she would have like, you know, oh, this is her son, this is her daughter, or whatever, you know, message me and say, oh, she's sick, she can't come on live, or this or that. Well, it's because they all live on the same freaking, they live in she lives in Kingsport, but has family in Gate City. That is her family. Just not, and you know, PG could get mad at us and stuff. About, it's really her fault that these people, in my opinion, are all, she's the one going by their names. She's the one calling herself Kathy. Also, she emailed me from a Jen account. The woman she had up on my panel, guys, is Jen Castle. Jenny Castle. Look her up. I'll bring it up here in a second when I get home. It was not Patricia and Dean, but they look alike in ways, in kind of. And I knew something was off. I knew it. But yeah, Shannon had her aunt come on panel and pretend to be Patricia and be like, well, how could she be PG if she's right here? And she's also, she was on panel with PG. So I was like, damn, I guess I'm wrong. And so I deleted it. I knew something was up with it. I knew it was weird, but, they were all on panel together. So how could it be possible? Right? Well, wait till you see this Jen Cass. You'll recognize her and you'll be like, why did, if PG is not Patricia, then why did they lie? Why did Shannon come up on my panel and bring up her aunt instead of her mother-in-law? PG is Patricia Ann Dean. And she's been using her family members' names like Kathy and Jen. I know, it's freaking, and that's why I wish I didn't erase my first live, because it would help us, and help us get to that, show how we got to that point. But I do know this. I do know Cher tried to call her out as Patricia at one point, and she was threatened to sue her and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, and guess what? The guy told me I can call with any questions, PG. So if you want to keep going and going and going with your bullshit lies in this community, and go watch Diamond's latest video about PG. She called her out big time. It's hysterical. I feel bad. I really do feel bad for calling her like her family names and stuff like that all this time, thinking that she was like, she called herself Kathy. Like, what am I supposed to think? And she acted like it was a Freudian slip. She's pretty good at hiding who she is this whole time. Obviously, it's been, but yeah, and I wish I still had that first live, and I don't know if there's anybody out there who possibly has it recorded somewhere, or maybe somebody reviewed it. I wouldn't be surprised if Six Up has it on her freaking channel. She covers every single live I do. So I'm sure it's there, but I'm not looking through that woman's channels. Hold on. I need to switch to, I can't even see your guys' comments very well. So we're going to switch here. Hey, Ray Ray. So I'm sorry that I've been calling her that Kathy and stuff. Hold on. I have voice clips of somebody talking to me all this. And here, I'm going to show you who Jen Castle is, who was the woman who came up on my panel and pretended to be Patricia and Dean. A second. But it wasn't her. I had to get on my... Sorry, switching over my laptop. Give me just a second, guys. Why is it still going on here? Hold on. How about now? How about now? Okay. I think it's good. Maybe. Remove. My scenes. Huh. So do you guys see me and hear me okay? I know it's dark. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is the woman that came up on our panel. And pretended to be Patricia and Dean. With this one is definitely PG right here. And the reason why hold on. There's pictures of her on here with short hair. And I don't know how. I thought it seemed weird. I thought something seemed up. Because I was like, are you the same person? But no, they're two different people. Patricia and Dean, the woman that came up on my panel was Jenny Castle. And here, this is PG. That's been PG ears all along. So we can call her ears again, guys. It's her. And if she wants to keep playing her games, then I will keep digging to prove it even more. And even though this guy, you know, I don't want to put him out there, he's definitely in very bad health. And I appreciate him talking to me, and he will continue to talk to me, but if I obviously, it's hard because he wants to be anonymous, you know what I mean? And yeah, she uses all that stuff. I know how many people can she be, but she's been using her family's names, like that Jen name. The email she emailed me from was a woman named, she went by Jen Left. Jen Left 366 at gmail.com was the email she emailed me from. Okay. And very beginning. And I still have them. I could bring it up here. Really, it's not any. I went through them last night by myself, and there's nothing really exciting in them. But it does have that email, and you search the email, and it's definitely a completely fake email. Then she referred to herself one time on my panel as Kathy, which I guess from what you guys told me, she did that on purpose. To try to, because she thought it was funny that somebody called her Kathy, but the way she did it made it seem like she actually was Kathy. So now, no wonder with those ears, why would you go on panel? You know what I mean? Who remembers this woman? I'm just wondering. I'm pull her back up. Who remembers this woman come up on my panel? With Shannon, with this woman. With this woman. Who remembers her coming up on my panel? Here's a picture of just her without kids. She brought her freaking aunt on panel and pretended like it was Patricia. According, the man I'm talking to is family of these people, ex-family. And I knew it wouldn't be hard to find somebody connected to him that could connect the dots for me and unscramble this mystery, because she's purposely put herself out there as these multiple names on all this shit, lying about the cancer shit too. She said her husband had cancer. I think a lot of the stuff that she said is lies. And unfortunately, I deleted this live. I never delete my lives. I can't believe I didn't at least just put it on private or something. But I deleted it for this woman because she was all upset, saying that was her mother-in-law. Yeah, Patricia is her mother-in-law. But the woman she brought on panel wasn't Patricia. So PG is this woman's mother-in-law. And Wes is PG's son, her husband. But she brought up her aunt on panel and pretended it was. I was like, wait, is that really the same person? But I didn't want to, I didn't really want to. I was like, let me see the ears. That would answer it. I was trying to be funny. It is confusing. PG's baby girl, I would guess, is either this woman, or her kid, one of her kids. because they live on the same property. So this woman and Patricia, aka PG, they live not on the same property, but they live like the guy told me a stone's throw. Like you could literally throw a rock and hit her mother-in-law's place. And yeah, they're affiliated with that church and stuff that I put up there and stuff, but I took it down because, hold on 1 second, guys. I need to talk to, hello? Hold on, guys. I'm on a foreign call.
Long.
Right.
But when she starts contacting minor children and stuff that didn't even know some or had never even been around some or hadn't even been in Tennessee since 2010, you know.
Yeah. Contacting Fred's kids, and sorry about that, guys. That was something completely unrelated. Contacting Fred's children and trying to ask questions because there's only a very few. The timing of that whole thing, for those that don't know, somebody contacted Fred's children, somebody, and it was right around the same time that PG was, what was it? She was contacting Laura around the same time, at the same freaking time. And somebody contacted him and was like, did your mommy and daddy touch you and stuff like that? Weird freaking shit. Like,
trying to turn them against me and Laura.
Yeah, trying to turn them against Laura and Fred and stuff like that, their own kids. Yeah, she didn't show her face because exactly how she speaks to people. So, anyways, the last time, too bad we don't have my original freaking video
original live. Let me make sure. Maybe it's in StreamYard. Wouldn't that be amazing? Sarah, wait, I can't probably pull up StreamYard again. And is there a way to bring? No, I can't do that. It might be saved in StreamYard. Let me see. Oh, cool. I am able to pull up my library. Oh, I think they've deleted older videos, older than a year, so it's not there actually. They started deleting everything back in StreamYard. It used to keep them for a long time. There's nothing back there now, so this would have been. I don't remember the. Yeah, so anyways, I was trying to look to see if possibly I could find a recording of that live, because it would tell a lot how they were acting when I showed PG's profile, which this is PG, guys. Patricia and Dean. She's been using family members' names once again. And for those just coming in, once again, let me explain this. The last time I called her out was Patricia and Dean. And I was so positive. And then that Shannon woman shows up in my chat to debunk it and comes up on panel and brings a woman on panel and says, see, she's right here. And then it's like, this is it. And I'm like, and then she starts talking. I'm like, well, that doesn't sound like PG, right? Then I'm not even telling you, like seconds later, they end up over on PG. It's the whole damn family of them. Like literally. Like the Shannon, her husband, the kids, this woman who they claimed was Patricia, which wasn't. It was Jen Castle, the aunt of Shannon's, and family member of PG's. Not blood family, but family member. PG has been stealing her family's names, using them. Kathy, Jen. Jen is the email she emailed me from. We'll just call her Ears again. I think Ears is fitting. Which is the picture here? I'll find the one picture why I thought, oh, right here. This is the picture I thought, well, maybe that is her. This is PG. Old days PG. And so I thought the woman came on panel was just like I gained some weight or something. Here's PG. Her son, but see how she has a bunch of grandkids, guys, right here. So yeah, and she calls them her children. That's PG and her son. PG. Right, Jaded? We're just gonna call her ears. Well, I told you I had to prove.
And she going to make fun of white.
Oh, I know, right? You but white boy. This woman wants to make fun of white boy. Are you freaking for real? Dot. Patricia A. Dean, Patricia Hunley, Kendrick, Hunley, yep. Johnson City. Oh, look, she's tied to Indiana, Vincennes, even. North Carolina, Virginia, Johnson City, Kingsport, North Carolina. A lot of North Carolinas. That's interesting. She still had a bunch of husbands, it looks like. Or Dean, Hunley, Stanley, Stewart. Or, yeah. She's had a few husbands. Maybe not as many as one. In North Carolina, it's saying the ties are to, like, well, there's a few. Pinehurst, Asheboro, Thomasville. There's several. Probably the same area. Always heard to be wary of people that have the ears. I'm wary of anybody who has. She actually surprisingly only has one face. You know what's funny though? When I go to try to message, because I was going to message her today and be like, "Hey, PG." Of course, she made it so I can't message her to that Patricia account. So you're going to say something about white boy. Now, trust and believe, I don't care for white boy either. But, like, hypocrite much? Are you for real? Yeah, she always called him Donnie when, yeah, she had a thing for Don Wells. Donnie. And that's one thing this guy told me, too, is he said they're all, like, you know, like Christian, proclaimed Christians, but they don't really live it. And he told me some very personal things, too, like, some of the stories she's telling are correct about her. She's telling her family's childhood memories. It's not her well, I don't know her personal childhood, like, but I know of family members. And like a lot of the things she's saying she's stealing their lives, you know, like things that happened to them as children. Put a side by side by her and white boy. That would be good. Can anybody do that for me, please? Right, Judge Laura? So I'm sorry to her family members, like, that have been put through it because of this woman who's coming on here and using their names and aliases as a way to disguise herself. I'm sorry for my part of, you know, anything about their, because I know a lot of them don't like this woman. I don't know of anything good that she's done for Summer, to be honest. I don't know what good she's done. It's hard for me to think of any good she's done, unfortunately. Because when people are purposely putting out lies, like this head in the box stuff, that's just one example that I can think off the top of my head, because obviously it's about Fred. That's like really damaging, not only to Fred, but Summer Wells' case. And like, how could you do that why would you make up such a freaking crazy story? I don't know where Shannon is, but oh, that's Fids. One thing he did say is that they all have new cars somehow. I know you're trying to be nice, electronic medium, and that's why I love you. I'm sure she's done some good, but you know, I don't see how you can be a Christian, this Christian woman that you claim you are, but you come on here and you say the most horrible things and lies when it is in reference to a child missing. It's not just even about Fred either. Like, well, thank you, Fizz. Thank you guys. Like, and this is all from us working together to try to get down to who she really is. But this was the first person I said, and I exposed her, and I was right. And then, so I guess the woman yesterday is her family. And I was like, wait, because I remember she had a number. She had a number that went back to, she also had something that went back to Kathy Morrison, though, too. And that's what's weird. I wonder who this Kathy, I mean, she has a family number named Kathy, like I showed yesterday, but she's not blood family. I'm so proud of you for finding out who the real PG is beyond camera. She said no one. So one time that she's been at one time. We'll find out more about all that. I'm just like at the beginning, starting at the very beginning of this. Oh, thank you so much for the Cash App. Oh, I think this is who knows who sent that. Thank you so much. But yeah, Kathy Morrison. And then the Patricia and Dean, that did come back one. I remember, I wish I would have saved stuff better. And I wish I had my very first video when I covered this. I know somebody has to have it out there. But gosh, to find it. You guys are sweet. Yeah. And then I guess she said last night to people, oh, I said my name with Kathy because I thought it was funny or something is what somebody told me she was saying, that I just went along with it. And her emails, here, I'll pull up one of her emails. Let's see, let's pull up the very first email she sent me. We'll do that.
YouTube delete, capital I delete. YouTube Ezeki at Outlook.com.
Why is it not typing? Come on now. Why is it not typing? Hold on. Here we go.
Opt-in delete.
There we go. Yeah, and then she wanted to play it off like, oh, we just must not want the truth to come out. Oh, thank you, Susan. New high school catfish. Does sound like. Well, she had a good run. You had a good run, Patricia. You had a good run. Gotta give it to you. This is absolutely wrong. Really, these nuts? How about saying that Fred had Summer's head in a box? I think that's much, much worse than me exposing the person behind it. I don't think it's wrong at all. I'm sorry. I just don't. You're going to have a hard time getting very much sympathy from me on that one. Nor are you going to make me feel bad. The only people I feel bad for is putting out people like her family that don't even, most of them probably don't even like her. But at the same time, like I say to myself, well, like she was calling herself Kathy and, purposely trying to confuse us. And then even when I called her out as Patricia Ann Dean, she comes on panel with the Shannon and then has a whole different woman claim to be Patricia Ann Dean, who is actually this woman named Jen, and come on my panel and be like, how could she be perverted? Look, she's right here. And she talked and I was like, well, let me see the ears. The ears didn't quite match. And I was kind of like, but I was like, okay. And I deleted it. Let's see. Hold on. This is the very first email she ever sent me. October 15th, 2021. So actually how she ended up on my panel, or she came in my chat was the very first time. And then she emailed me. I asked her to email me, and this is what and then she did. And she called herself Jen Left. She says, hello, Ziggy. I'm emailing as I stated I would on your live this evening. I appreciate you allowing me the time to speak the truth. I really felt I needed to get it out there in the open due to the fact that Donald and Candace are both true forms of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde in every aspect. Both believe they can pull the wool over everyone's eyes. Nope, we cannot allow that. We must stop allowing Donald to step into the spotlight with his run around the bush BS in order to protect Candace. Candace is not the poor victim everyone is trying to make her out to be. Trust and believe that. Candace and Donald are two self-proclaimed perennial victims. There has been a significant amount of psychological discussion in regards to Candace and Donald. I can tell you now, neither of them is a narcissist nor a psychopath. However, I would classify Candace with a co-occurring diagnosis: alcohol use disorder, cannabis use disorder, and borderline personality disorder. And Donald would be classified with a co-occurring diagnosis as well: alcohol use disorder, cannabis use disorder, substance use disorder, and antisocial personality disorder, aka sociopath. But neither is a narcissist nor a psychopath. No, sociopath though. So thank you, Dr. PG, for that information. Oh, it's the same, LA. How's it going? I agree. Let's see. I'm usually watching TV. What? Where's your cash? Here, this is it. Thank. Hey, Bugs. So we got Dawn and Candace says we could just end everything now, guys. We've got the diagnosis. We found out what's wrong with Dawn and Candace. There's PG has diagnosed them. Alcohol use disorder, cannabis use disorder. I love that she said that instead of just saying that she tried to sound so smart, like borderline personality disorder. So I want to see if she's going to keep, I'm sure, like, the more she pushes it, the more it's going to make me want to prove it. I'm going to, next thing you know, there's going to be somebody coming up on panel, is all there is to it, because she might as well just come clean. Otherwise it could get, she does look like Dale, that church lady, doesn't she? She sure as hell does. She sure as hell does. You're right. Yep. She looks a lot like Dale Terry. And in one of my emails, I was looking at these emails and, oh, thank you. They put, somebody catch at me and said, proud of you, chick. Who was that sent that? Was that you? I don't think that was LA. I don't think that was her. Maybe it was. Maybe she's changed her. Oh, it was you, Fitz? Oh, thank you. I always dreamed that she was Dale. Well, Dale, she looks a lot like Dale Terry. Let's pull up Dale Terry's face. She does look a lot like Dale Terry. Yeah, that is definitely. If I could find her again. Dale Terry. I don't see did she freaking make a fake Dale Terry Facebook or something? I can't find the Facebook. Kingsport, Tennessee. Are you here? I mean, are you in Tennessee? Holy Terry I can't find Dale Terry on Facebook anymore. So that's weird. That does look a lot like, she looks a lot like Dale Terry. I thought that too, but Dale Terry had a Facebook. Where can somebody send me Dale Terry's Facebook, please? If you have found it before, because I'm starting to now think Dale Terry is Per Garden also. Oh my God. Dude, this woman is such a con. This looks exactly like freaking Dale Terry. Kathy Stout is her family. Oh, thank you. LA, she said, for wedding gift for you. Much love to your whole family. Thank you. That was really sweet, LA. So she's been using those her family's names, Merge, and Kathy is one of the names she's been using, and Jen, which is another, which is weird because Kathy and Jen are sisters. There's these sister that it's so confusing. Oh my god. PG, are you Dale Terry as well? Are you Dale Terry as well? You sound exactly like Dale Terry also, and look exactly like her. And now we can't find her Facebook. I can't find her Facebook. Did Dale Terry pass away? Oh, there was a woman that did pass away. He was telling me that. That's interesting. Thank you for telling me that, actually. I know, and she wanted to make fun of White Boy and his ears. Like, how do you... What a hypocrite, dude. So, Buckeye, that's interesting because the guy I'm talking to, that's family, or ex-family, I'm sorry, he told me there was one that passed away recently from cancer. So I'm wondering if it is, there was some, he was telling me about somebody that passed away from cancer, but it wasn't freaking PG's husband. And I guess, she has a husband. So she has a husband that goes by Buster or something. Has she ever said anything about a Buster? His nickname's Buster. And I guess she, hold on. Yeah, she does look a lot like Dale Terry. Looks very similar to her. Thank you for sending that picture. Here, we'll send this. I'll show you guys this too. Fred wants you guys to see this because it proves that she's in Tennessee. Well, I mean, at least the best. I mean, I thought her calling herself Kathy proved that she was Kathy, but I guess not. I guess that was all a freaking game too, pretending that she accidentally slipped up and called herself Kathy. There we go. Here's the. Hold on. Oh, thank you, LA. You're so sweet. So, come on now. Thank you, Kawana. So here's the messages in it. Per Garden says he might have heard he was coming to Tennessee in June. He might have good possibility I could be there. And then that's Fred, okay? Fred and PG, and she goes, "Are you here? I mean, are you in Tennessee? Not yet. Are you coming in June?" So yeah, she lives in Kingsport. you. Thank you for sending me this. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh my God, I need this video to show this guy. So Lips, thank you for posting this. February 22nd, 2023. So this is when around the time I had, okay, let's just watch this.
Oh my
I know, I've
God.
been on Facebook. I've been on it. That's what I was, the woman she put on there. Sent.
Yeah, it's how you're stealing my pictures, and you should stay.
Hey, I'm still in your pictures? Really? Jen? This is the woman that she tried to tell me was Patricia.
Off my Facebook page.
This is my life. Oh, okay. Well, I was sent them. You can private your
I don't know
Facebook
what
now.
you're talking about, but
They even posted
All right,
pictures.
bye. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you coming up here. I don't know. It does look like her, but in a way, what do you guys think?
Book. Oh my God.
I know, I've been on the Facebook. I've been on it. That's what I was sent.
yeah, it's how you're stealing my pictures, and you should stay off my Facebook page.
Oh, okay. Well, I was sent them. You can private your
I don't know
Facebook
what
now.
you're talking about, but
They even posted
All right,
pictures.
bye. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you coming up here. I don't know. It does look like her, but in a way, what do you guys think? This is from my old life when I first called her out.
Oh my God.
I know, I've been on the Facebook. I've been on it. That's what I was sent.
yeah, it's how you're stealing my pictures, and you should stay off my Facebook page.
Oh, okay. Well, I was sent them. You can private your. So, guess that was really this woman right here. Why was she pretending to be Patricia? Why? This is a different family member of that Shannon chick. This is her aunt. Why did she come up on my panel and pretend to be Prayer Garden? Or I'm sorry. Pretend to be Patricia? Yeah, she doesn't sound like her because it wasn't her. It was this woman. When I called out this lady, because right here it looks like she has short hair. When I called out this lady Shannon, that woman, that Cliff, came up on my panel and pulled up that girl, that lady, that older lady with her, and said that was this woman. They're two different women. But see, they kind of look alike, but one's smaller than the other. And they're not even blood. They're not even blood. These two are in blood. They're family by marriage, but they're not blood. I wonder, wow. This is insane. PG, you use a different woman to come up on my panel. Good try. It worked for 2 years, but here we are back in 2025 and we're right back to Patricia and Dean. Yep, it's Tennessee plates. Just me. Can you please stop? Stop. That's it. He's an adult. This guy on the screen's an adult. Go back to Ryan Finds fucking nothing, okay? And go kiss his ass. If you don't like it here. You're always talking shit. I know that you're that that one, what's her name? It starts with a J. You used to email me all the time. I know who you are, and just stop, please. You're a little crazy. This person right here is an adult on the right. And I'm trying not to show children. I can't help it that it's public on our Facebook, and I'm trying, you know, they can private their Facebook if they don't want it out there. But I do try not to show like random children. I try not to. I don't know how many times she's been married, but she's had a few different last names. So I need to send this. Johnson City is the last known address that she's supposedly been at.
Hey, a delete. Exclamation mark.
Okay, so let me, I need to download that before something happens to it. Let's see.
Shannon question mark. D delete. C delete.
Thank you, LA. Hold on, I'm downloading this clip. There he's from. Who cares? Yeah, she's not just it does fit the face, guys, and grab this clip, download. Gotta make sure, because I don't want anything losing anything now. PG convinced me to freaking delete that shit last time. And thanks to Lips, like for you know, screen recording part of the live, because that's the live that I want, guys. If anybody else has that live or any more of that live, I'm sure somebody does out there. I'm sure if I search YouTube for Patricia, I would be able to I sound batshit crazy, right? Like you're a waste of time. It's a waste of time saying that stuff to me, because it's not gonna change or stop me or change anything about how I feel about myself or upset me. PG on Instagram. Is this you, Prayer Garden? Somebody said. Hold on. Huh?
And I wonder who that John Butcher is to her, because he's the one that contacted us and said that he was the one that PG had to go to the cemetery.
He's probably Buster. He's probably who dude says is her husband name. I guess he goes by Buster is his nickname.
But the John Butcher's supposed to live in Jonesboro.
Is that near Johnson City?
Mm-hmm. Same place that Dawn was working at.
Well, I have her address right here too. So, well, her last known address, anyways.
I think it's Jonesboro, he said. I can re-look. It's either Jonesboro or Elizabeth. Elizabeth instead of Jonesboro. Elizabeth and still right there in between Johnson City and Jonesboro, kind of on the back side of it.
Dude, I need to be a private investigator because of how much I like researching. Yeah, here's Dale Terry. Thank you guys for sending me this picture. But it's really, really hard to see. Aw. Huh, are you serious? Okay, I'll turn that off then. I'm sorry. I'll turn it off. I just don't like. Okay, let's all right, we'll just have to delete freaking assholes. Yeah, I don't know why it does that sometimes. You don't think they look anything alike? The nose looks different a little bit, so. But thank God for Lips getting that clip. It's my blue solo cup. Shannon or Sharon. Why you having a hard time? Well, I just turned it off to so that you guys should be able to comment now because hey Connie. We're scheduled, Patricia, for next month. It's supposed to be October 4th, from my understanding. For Fred, if you want to pay for me or help pay for me to have one, I'll take one. But you guys, it's expensive. You can't, if you guys want to go all willy-nilly with these lie detector tests, it has to be paid for. Like, we can't expect Cher to like come up with like all of it. Like, for several of us, it's already hard enough to come up with the funds for Fred's and Andy's if he even shows up. But as far as her, she runs her, it's not just one person she wants her mouth on, but if she wants to be in this community, did I show this? Did I show this one? Her Instagram. Is this you, Prayer Garden? Somebody says. Hi, PG. Country girl, shake it for me now. Shake it for me. See, she has grandkids that she calls. Interesting. She has a million, or this last name Million, because that's that. I noticed that as well. That's Shipley's ex girlfriend's last name, the one that came on panel. I think that's her last name. If I remember right. But see, Roton. See, who's that? Yeah, see, this woman right here used to, that's what she's had several last names. This is her family. Look, see, there's Shannon right there. My beautiful niece. Yep. So Kathy is just a aunt of Shannon's. Jerry Broadwater. On her friends list, let me see. There's that Jerry Smith. I'm telling you, this is her pat. She knows this. So I was right on that church. They're all affiliated with that church. That I was right. So did you say Broadwater or something? What you Joseph? It's Joseph Broadwater, who is also, I guess, some kind of pastor at Awaken. So yeah. Anyways, let's go back to the pictures of good old PG. Good old PG. PG, why did you have your I want to know, why did you have your daughter-in-law come on panel and with a different woman and pretend that it was this woman who is actually you? It was a good one. It worked. It worked. It worked for a little bit. This is Candace. Okay, here we go. Another. One of you guys sent me another. Let me see what this one is.
morning, woman. I was still cooking in the morning.
We gotta go to church and then we're gonna come home and work on the house. That's what we're doing tomorrow. Come here. Come here, my friend. Come over here. You're being on live, baby. Come here.
I want a picture of her.
Hang on. No, shit, you don't need those.
Not ready yet.
Hi, Dale.
Alright, this is my beautiful best friend, Dale. Hey, babe.
Hi, Dale.
She comes up every weekend and loves on me and helps me. I'm my best friend ever. You know
She is a very dear friend.
Here she is.
How you been, Dale?
I am authentic. She's my baby. She's my baby.
Yeah.
I love her. Now, I was sleeping.
Yeah, I know. I told her to.
No.
I said, Lord, you don't woke her up. She got to go to church in the morning.
I don't care if they woke her up. I go to church every day.
Where the fuck put that stair hole there?
Yes, ma'am.
I go to work. The stair hole has been there when God calls me.
No, that's not. I remember that woman did sound a lot like PG. She's a 10-minute drive. If this is her last known address, let me see which address. She lived 10 minutes away from Warriors Park. Oh yeah, I've seen that video before.
That's enough.
Okay, I really don't ever post much about myself.
Okay, so somebody found a video, but you can't. I saw this one time, but you can't really hear her well enough to really tell anything if it's let's see here.
That's enough. That's enough.
That's enough. That's all you could hear. Can't really hear her talk. PG says she goes to church every day. Well, either way, she is this Patricia. Okay. I don't know. I always wondered about Dale Terry too. She looked so much like this woman.
Kia. Found her. Say hi to the people. There's Zippo. Hi, and here's baby Kia. Found her.
Look, it says she also loves videos on YouTube. Watch this super cute dog and puppy names the video. The puppy name is Kia and the dog's name is Zipper, my babies.
Say hi to the people. There's Zippo. Hi, and here's baby.
Didn't know today. I don't really care if you.
Seeing which video, yeah. Why should she make these stupid pictures? A bunch of these. Why? A bunch of these. Oh, look, you there? I don't want to like it. Let me see what you guys are saying. I need to pull up the chat. That's not true, Yarn Lady, but bye. No, just block people like that. This Yarn here, hold on. See, that's why I need these people. Oh, I don't understand. Oh, I have no idea. I have no idea why you would call out Prayer Garden. This is crazy. I can't believe you would do that. Now all the threats and everything she has said, done to Ziggy, she can finally take her to court. Yep. Oh, really? Date on the butterfly one is June 17th, 2021, was it? Yeah, it is. Right here, it does say June 17th, 2021. See, she looks so much, that woman, she looks so much like. Yeah, it's June 17th. But all right, guys, I don't know what else even more to say besides like is she gonna keep denying? Because let me pull up this one again one more time.
Your
I don't
Facebook
know what
now.
you're talking about, but
They even
All
posted.
right, bye, bye. Hey, she says Martha Joyce Morrison. Thank you. I appreciate you coming up here. I don't know.
book. Oh my God.
I know. I've been on the Facebook. I've been on it. That's what I was sent.
Yeah, it's how you're stealing my pictures, and you should stay off my Facebook page.
Oh, okay. Well, I was sent them. You can private your
I don't
Facebook
know what
now.
you're talking about, but
They even posted.
All right,
pictures
bye,
of
bye.
Facebook.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate you coming up here. I don't know. It does look like her, but in a way, what do you guys think?
book. Oh my God.
I know. I've been on the Facebook. I've been on it. That's what I was sent.
Yeah, it's how you're stealing my pictures, and you should stay off my Facebook page.
Oh, okay. Well, I was sent them. You can private your
I don't know
Facebook
what
now.
you're talking about, but
They even posted.
All right,
pictures.
Which this is like the most. I wish he's the one guy I was talking to. Crystal. He's sleeping right now. Because I really want to show him that this old video right here. This John Butcher too. Somehow connected to her. I bet is probably Buster or whatever. I'm gonna have to ask him too if he recognizes that guy. Here. Okay. I sent him a picture of that John Butcher and asked him if he knows him so we can find out if that's PG's family. I don't know you. I'm a farm girl, so if I don't know you, your opinions don't matter to me. The people in the chat, you mean the same? You mean you're that person? Like you and a few of you keep making accounts and typing in the chat to each other? Like, yeah. You mean you agree with yourself and your two other people that you guys are like tag teaming right now? Who is he? Because if you mean Freddie. Martha Joyce Morrison is what I found under her mother's obituary. For his check, do you guys understand? Fred gets $550 a month. All right, guys. I'm not even gonna. I don't have any really much more to say on this, but you guys do with it as you want. I wonder if this will get PG out on Sabbath. We'll get her out on the Sabbath. Hey, Jim Jim. Wait, what guy was? Oh no, I'm talking about when I say him. I'm talking about the guy that I'm talking to. That's family, ex-family with PG. That's how I'm like figuring all this, getting this all straightened out, because she's been hiding under family members' names and using their aliases. Marvin Buster. I think he said something about Buster is his name, or like goes by Bust, but I don't know. He told me his name. I think he might have said like Jesse or something. Or no. Yeah, she probably has these granddaughters of hers. Makes, if you look on her on Patricia's Facebook, she has her family members listed, and there's granddaughters, and doesn't have a husband listed, but I hear she's with somebody named Buster, or was, I don't know. I'm going to talk to him more tomorrow to find more, get it all. Marvin Buster Dean. Marvin Dean. Does he have a Facebook? Because I'm not seeing a Facebook. On her replay, she's telling people on there, if you hear something bad, get right. That's true. She doesn't have anything. That's true, Patricia. But still, she shouldn't be able to come on here. Yeah, Marvin Dean. Let me try to look at the city. Well, um, Richard, according to this guy, they have like, some of them have, I don't know. He was saying something about new vehicles, like they're driving around newer vehicles. Alias Marvin Hunley. Well, Billy Dean obituary. Patricia and Dean listed as stepmother. Billy Dean obituary. Is that Kingsport? Billy Dean. I think it was right here, maybe. No, that's not it. Let me see. Which obituary? What city? Julie Hayes. Heather Linkus. Yeah, Linkus is another name I'm seeing everywhere. Billy Dean, brother of Heather Linkus. Oh, it doesn't matter about opinions. It matters about intentional lies. I don't care about opinions. Having an opinion is completely different than going out and saying like, oh, you have a recording or this or that, a proof of Fred having Summer's head in the box. You know, that's not opinions or theory. She says it as if it's fact. I don't think this one's the right one either, is it? I don't know who the Billy is. Obituary. I've been trying to find it. Billy Dean, brother of Heather Lucas. Mm. If there's anything out there like she claims it's truth, right? Right. It's like, and then you're not going to have any type of proof. And then Ryan's going to come out and repeat the same thing and claim that he has such a thing, but not put out any proof. Like, please. Hey, lean on me. She talks about men taking turns that Summer's discussing, and boys might hear that. Mm. Yeah, so from what this guy tells me, she's basically, I mean, that stuff happened to some people and members of her family. It's basically like she's stealing somebody else's story. Like she's, well, I don't know. I don't want to get into it. It's too personal, but she said Honaker, Virginia. As far as what? Marvin. I don't know. I'll look later. Like I said, I've been looking into all this stuff for hours and talking to people. And next thing we'll get somebody that knows her to come on and talk if she wants to keep lying about who she is. So yeah, that's disgusting. Who talks like that? That's really gross. Oh, where the Dean man was from. Oh, you're sweet, Leon. Man, I'm sorry. I hope you start feeling better. I really want to get a hold of the guy and confirm, like, what do you guys think? Do you guys that well, I'm really wanting to get I wish he was awake so I could ask him if that woman, it looks like she's been using her family members, like, stories and pictures. Oh my gosh, that girl right there, I saw her. She's in one of those pictures. Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm looking at. Who is that lady? I think that's hold on. I was asking who this lady is.
Do that.
Do what?
Put that in chat. I said, you remember whatever about PG, better ears.
If you remember, PG got big ears. Put a 1 in the chat.
That's her favorite words. Trying to get people to go along with her on everything.
Yeah, I don't know. He couldn't tell me who this woman is right here. But there's like 5 sisters or some shit. Is that woman right here? This is the woman that it's so confusing, dude. I can't. Sorry. Hey, Chloe. So yeah, I was really the guy I was talking to too. He was really wanting to help because he says that they all like are these like Christians and they try to come off like they're these Christians, but like, oh my gosh, there's so much crazy stuff going on in that family, according to what he says. Holy moly.
Her big ears are burning off.
Her big ears are burning off. Well, you're welcome then.
Happy Sabbath, PG.
But she's going to say that about white boy. She always talks about his ears.
I know, she's always wanting to make fun of everybody, you know.
Mm-hmm. But yet we can't see her on camera, right? And you know what's crazy too? I should have knew it was that Patricia, because the person who told me it was Patricia claimed to be a roommate and was like terrified of her. Like, said that she used to live with her and that she was evil and stuff. Well, it'll be interesting to see. Oh, I know, Chloe. They're both like not the best of people, that's for sure. The Zion cult. There's nothing Christian about them. No. The guy was real nice. He was like, a Christian man himself, and yeah, he had a lot of things to say about them and our family. And Fred. Yeah, and when she called herself Kathy, lean on me, that's what freaking got to me. That's what's freaking has kept bothering me. Is like she slipped and called herself Kathy, so I'm like, but I guess that was all done on purpose. I don't know where that Chango lives. I think he's probably in the area though, isn't he? I haven't watched him for a while. Yep. And how's she going to talk about their surroundings too, about the Wells and their house? Like, I mean, let's see, what pictures do I have here? What other ones? There's one here. I'm not going to put them out there like that. The whole family. Oh my God. It's like, how are you going to talk about the Wells? Sorry, I was trying to find out which pictures I want to pull up. I guess none of them right now until I hear from until I talk to dude and make sure on some things. Mike King. Who's that Mike King? So well, Dawn called her Kathy at one point. According to him, he didn't know about the I guess I don't think like a lot of the family really knows about her YouTube channel. Except the close ones, like as far as obviously that Shannon. I think that Shannon or her son help her with the channel. The Science Society. I heard her talking to Blue Soul Cup. Now, she said here in Kingsport. Yep. Yeah, she lives in Kingsport. And I don't know. She could be using. I guess she could be. It's not hard to use a voice changer. Like, and you can. There's voice changers out there like that will alter your voice, like just slightly, not to something really ridiculous. And it's free too. You can get like I think it's called Voice Mod is one of them. I think it's called Voice. Yeah, Voice Mod. That I have on my computer that I showed you guys how it works. Right? Couldn't she pick a better voice? Exactly. Zion, as far as looking at Zion, what? New Zealand, Zion? have to watch his video to see what you're talking about. I'm too honest. I'm not gonna watch it right this second because I'm about to get off here. I'm just about had enough of about all of PG I could take for at least the night, and then I'll until I can talk to this guy tomorrow and see and confirm some things, some more stuff. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna go. I have to go take care of some things real quick. Heard a lot. We should talk to her. Yeah, I want those. I know there's pictures out there too, and that would help confirm who PG is. I know there's pictures out there of her. She sent it like lingerie pictures to Dawn a long time ago, and I know that did happen, but I've never seen them. So I don't know, like, if it was just like if her face was showing, like what was all showing. But I would like to see him like but blurred, please. I don't want to see anything else, just the face. And maybe her size maybe might help to prove. I don't know. Zion cult best in the 80s, new cult. Oh yeah, I think I did hear, but I have heard of that. I remember when she said she lived in Ohio. Yeah, because they wanted to do, because one of her phone numbers went back to like Ohio, so she played on that. She played on the Kathy thing too, because one of her people thought she was Kathy Morrison, because I think that's the name it came back to, one of the phone numbers she was using. One phone number did come back to Patricia and Dean, I remember. God, it's been so long. A pic of what on the Instagram account? Yep. Well, guys, I'll let you go. Yeah, I told that guy, I was like, listen, because I let him listen to her voice and stuff. I'm like, she has a unique voice. And he's like, he hasn't. Okay, so he was married to somebody in PG's family. And he hasn't been around for that much for her voice. So, but I was like, he's like, I don't know, like, because I've, only heard her voice a couple of times, or only been around her a couple of times as far as her voice. And but I was like, well, I mean, I guess she could have used a voice changer, but that's a voice you would not like forget, really. I would think. I guess a lot of her stories are just straight up lies, though. Or she stole it from her family members. Oh, I know there's pictures on there, Vulgar, on that account. If that's what you're saying. You're talking about that Patricia Dean, right? The Patricia Dean Instagram account. Oh, I found that one of the churches she was affiliated with, that church is correct, that she is affiliated with that church, but I think she's probably gone to a couple churches. Patricia Phillips. Larceny. Somebody found a 2009. What's larceny? Wait, that can't be the right one. That says Patricia Ann. I don't think her middle name's Ann. I think it's is it? Dude, she uses so many different Ann, Patricia. She uses a freaking gazillion different names, like in aliases. Like she's a straight up con. So no wonder, never mind. Like literally under her aliases, she has, okay, the middle name A, middle name K, middle name P, middle name F, middle name L. Like how, middle name A, I already said A. How, I mean, like, will you pick one and stick? Of course not, you're going to stick to it. You're a scammer, so why would you? Well, remember when the woman came up on my panel, guys, like once again, when we had this, well, I already took the video, put the video. Let's see.
Pictures, and you should stay off my Facebook page.
Oh, okay. Well, I was sent them. You can private your Facebook
What
now.
you're talking about, but
They even posted
All right,
pictures.
bye. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you coming up here. I don't know. It does look like her, but in a way, what do you guys think?
Look. Oh my God.
I know. I've been on the Facebook. I've been on it. That's what I was sent. That's not even. I'm just. Wow. What children? I don't see any children Sedona love. I don't see any children that's been intentionally shown at all. You know, how many kids do you run into when we're scanning the internet? There's going to be children that are shown. A random ass child that's shown on the screen. I can't help it. Like occasionally, that's going to happen. Jeez. Yeah, he does the pastor lives in Mount Carmel. Oh, taking somebody's property without permission. I'm sorry, so I can't. Those are public Facebooks. They're public Facebook and Instagram pages. Sedona Love, are you serious? They're public. It's not like I hacked in and went into their Instagram and secretly and secretly showed their pictures. They posted the pictures public. If you don't want your stuff shown, don't post it public, okay? I don't purposely, when I see a child on the screen, I hurry and pass it. I don't have any reason to show children. And because you want to get on me about or scrolling past a child, just because you want to pick on me about something, it's ridiculous. You guys are really reaching. I didn't sit there and point out, oh, this is her kid. This, no. Well, Kate, they're talking about because I scrolled past one on their Facebooks or Instagram. You know what I mean? Like I can't help that. Just like when I freaking when they called Dollar General when I was over there and tried to say I was having employees or filming employees and customers. No, I freaking wasn't. I wasn't like, oh, look here. Like, come on. It's just because they were accidentally in the frame for a second. See how these people reach they try so hard to make me look like this horrible person. I'm just showing children. Oh yeah, I'm just going out of my way to show children. Anyways, everybody have a good Friday. I have to pee really, really bad, so I'll talk to you all later.